Speaking of invading spaces, the Minnesota Vikings, they got a new gay cheerleader. Hi, Bo.
And they beat the Texans.
Oh, look at him. Look at him. He done did what he did. Ho hon. Oh, sure. He got the palms working. He got the palms, got one up, one down. Why he in the front, though? Why he in the front? Why not one of the big old thicky leg girls come up there and poop around? Bam. Look at that booty hole. You know what that booty hole been up in there? You know what's been up in that booty hole? Not one of them girls.
So how many men does that make in the NFL cheerleading?
That's information I don't have on the top of my head.
I thought you might know because, there's gays watch football too.
Now, do they?
Yeah.
I don't care. Yeah. I don't care. How many male...
I'm not saying he's gay, though.
He is.
You can't tell he's gay by looking at him.
He's gay.
He's wearing a dress.
I can tell that he's gay. Are in the NFL. Let's see. Let's GP chat it. Let's see what it says. It'll probably say it can't answer that question. This morning I was on my walk. I had my little weighted vest on. I'm walking around and I'm sweating and I'm asking questions of Chat GPT and it's like, we can't answer that. And I'm like, who's we? And yes, you can. 11 teams as of 2024 have made male cheerleaders, put male cheerleaders on the squad. Yeah. See?
Didn't you? One of your best friends was a male cheerleader.
We went to high school together.
Yeah, that's right. Went to high school with him.
And he was a football player, and he was a cheerleader. It's one thing to be a male cheerleader on a male cheerleading squad. So the NFL doesn't have that.
Okay.
The NFL has gay people. It's one thing to have on college squads where you pick the girl up. That's literally one of the smartest things you can do as a heterosexual.
Yeah, probably so.
You get to pick these girls up and flip them around, and you get to be the best friends. Y'all get to have pillow talk on a row. I'm sure some of them are gay too. I know they is.
Get to put your thumb right on the tack. Right in the middle.
Push the like button. Push the like button. Push it. I do want to say I appreciate everyone joining me before the noise this morning, before Party Foul Steve corrupts my mind and takes me down a road I don't want to go. But the inclusion of male cheerleaders has been a positive development, with many teams recognizing the value of diverse talents and perspectives in their cheerleading squads. Okay, so go back to that clip where Fruity's doing the backflip and tell me what he's doing. Now, it looks to me like he's not doing anything that the other girls on the squad can't do themselves. All right, so here we go. He gonna flip it. He gonna flap it. He gonna pom. He gonna shake it. He gonna twerk it. He gonna bump it. He gonna wooka. Spirit hands. Yeah, girl. Pick it up. Dicka doo. All right.
He's not wearing a skirt though.
See, whenever did you have to put your readers on to watch that?
Yeah, I did because I have it little on the computer over here. So
yeah, you do. You got it little on the computer. God. Hey, here's my point. He didn't do one thing that any one of those girls can't do themselves. Fair? Is my point being made? All right. See, now in college, when you got guys on the squad, they're doing something that the girls can't do. I've never seen one of them girls toss another girl up in the air and catch her with one hand and hold her up above his head. Like, ain't no girl gonna do that.
They don't do that so much once they're in professional thing.
They don't do it at all because there's no male cheerleader squads in the NFL.
Gotcha.
It's about dancing girls.
But if they start letting the trans in there, they'll have some good sturdy women.
They're not going to do that either.
Why
because
not?
Therein lies the hypocrisy. They don't want. That's why they get the most effeminate dudes they can to put on these NFL teams. Like I'm sitting here looking at these dudes, these gay dudes. That every one of them weighs about 125 pounds, and if you tossed a wig on them, they'd be girls. Like they look like girls. These are all little wiki men. You know what I mean? Little wiki.
Let's get these trans in the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders.
Put them in at linebacker. The Dallas Cowboys need all the help they can get. And you know what? The Cowboys are already so freaking gay. They wouldn't. Nobody'd even notice. Jeez. Anyway, Minnesota. It gets cold in Minnesota, buddy, just so you know your Audi's going to become an innie. All right, here we go. Let's talk about this. This first female umpire.
Oh, yeah.
Jen Powell.
Oh, yeah, it's spelled different than my last name.
Marlins Braves. Yeah, Jen Powell. Marlins Braves series in Atlanta. Minor league umpire since 2016. One of 17 current AAA call-up umpires eligible for subsidy. Oh, wow.
Did she miss her first call?
Yeah, we'll get to the story, Steve.
Oh, sorry.
How long have you been doing this? Can we set the story up, Steve?
I'm horrible at setting it up because I want the point of the story.
I understand, but when you have time to kill in a show, you got to build suspense.
All right,
Everybody has seen the clip, Steve.
Okay.
Just hang on. We got to build a point. People come here for the point. All right, she's the first woman to umpire a regular season game, Major League Baseball game. And according to Steve Powell, no relation to Jen Powell. She missed her first call. And this is why this is significant. Pull the clip up. Let's just go ahead and look at it. First of all, let me just say she was consistently calling that pitch all night long a strike. She did consistently call this pitch a strike. So, again, we're not talking about Angel Hernandez here, who was horrible, who'd call something a strike 4 foot off the plate. This is a good pitch, by the way. This is a purpose pitch. It's not a strike, but it is a purpose pitch. And I will show you, he intended it to be a strike, but it wasn't bad here. It wasn't a bad pitch, but it just wasn't a strike. Play the clip.
Ready? We hope you're ready. And here we go. Joey Wentz likes that first call from Jen Powell.
It's a great pitch.
Tigers.
Oh!
Those guys are feeling like they haven't won in Stowers.
Calls get missed. Calls do get missed.
1-2 to Stowers.
We're only a year away from not having to have an umpire back there.
Fastball rings up Stowers,
Technology's
leading
gonna call
3-1.
balls and
Here's
strikes.
Otto Lopez.
AI.
And the cutter's a call.
Some of these are horrendous.
Borderline.
One out of the front. Yes, he was.
Some of these are horrendous.
And there's called strike 3.
The Noah. Okay. Track in there.
That's a strike.
I would like to know the overall miss, ratio compared to.
Could have been 3-2. Instead, it's the infield.
Just
Here's
missing
Ozuna,
calls.
who flew out deep.
Oh, that was good. Ooh, that one was close.
All right, I'm frustrated. Listen, I was a catcher. I was a catcher. This frustrates me. I'm appreciating the framing that's going on here of the pitches. On a few of those, she was off because she was getting fooled by the catcher's framing. So 77 out of 87. That's ball 0, ball 1, ball 2, ball 3. She's pretty good on ball 2. On the balls and strikes.
It's I do like to watch a good catcher in action when he can move that glove or turn that glove just enough to catch that that outside pitch where it still looks like a strike.
Yeah. There's an art to it. They practice that. I mean, there is a skill and an art to it. Not great here. 91%.
That's our first time.
I don't care.
Majors.
The point is, it's her first time. The point is, it's her first time. You want to break through the ceiling. The very first pitch that comes out is a ball 3 inches inside of the plate. And you call that a strike? It's not good.
Yeah.
And it's your first game. And you're going to pop off at, low 90s in the percentile on your balls and strikes.
And where does that fit on the average because I know they keep the stats on.
Don, it doesn't matter. It's 100% for women. It's 100% for women. It doesn't matter where it fits in on the average. It's 100% for women. See, she's a woman. You don't miss the first pitch. And you don't, again, I'll give it to her. She was consistently calling that one pitch that was on that part of the plate, the right side of the plate. It was just off. But then some of those were egregious. Some of those were egregious. And here's my point.
Up early watching tape this morning or yesterday?
No. They weren't up. They watch it immediately following the game. They go back and they watch it immediately. The league makes them immediately, the team, they watch that immediately following the game. They go back and they look at every highlight. They look at every play, everything. As it's sped up, they're not watching the whole game. But they go in because they're judged on that. They can get penalized. They can get fined. They can get fired. All of those things can happen. I had some pinhead bot on social media today say, oh, you're a baseball expert now. Actually, I know it quite well. You should probably research the person you're trying to troll. I know it quite well. And they go in and they watch that. And if she consistently keeps up these numbers, now we'll see what happens. Because of these kind of percentages, you wouldn't stay in the league. Now, you can't look at a guy like Angel Hernandez, which that's a frightening fact that guy had a career for as long as he did. But again, he was tenured in there, sort of like that pinhead shaking his head when she said F ice at UCLA.
And this is how DEI starts. And then the next thing you know, the standards keep getting lower and lower.
You can't get rid of them.
Before you can't get rid of them. She's probably here to stay, and there'll be another one.
There'll be another one. Well, it's just like you start seeing the female, referees in the NBA. Now it's not even a thing anymore. They're just there.
Yeah.
Right? They're just there. And whatever, I could care less about the NBA. And ultimately, you know what? If this is what you're going to do, here's this. I just don't. My thing, the overarching deal is, listen, professional sports are dead. You talk about gay cheerleaders. It used to be about gladiators trying to bust each other in the mouth and, knock each other's heads off, and the girls danced around in the tight clothes and the short skirts. And that was America's Coliseum, the NFL. Now you can't hit the quarterback. You can't throw anybody to the ground. This is just atrocious. I just go back to the history of baseball. Baseball is America, right? When you think about baseball, when you really think about baseball and you think about what that means, America's pastime, as I said earlier, the first female umpire in the majors, right out of the gate, first pitch, first call, is wrong. I mean, see, this isn't about whether women can umpire. This is about the major leagues shoving a PR stunt onto the field and treating one of the most sacred positions in the sport like a diversity hire instead of a job that decides the fate of the game. There's a lot of changes in baseball that have happened in recent years that I don't like.
Do you think there's a bigger deal being made out of this than there was when they started having NFL women refs?
They shouldn't have had that either.
They almost snuck that in, just kind of eased it into us.
Well, I said some things about that, but I just say this. These days, the problem I have is people don't earn their way into history anymore. You just trend on social media. So if I say guys like Ty Cobb was a mean son of a bitch. He sharpened his spikes so that if you stepped on second place trying to get him, and he slid in second place. If you stepped on second base and he was sliding in to bust up a double play, let me tell you something, you were going to get cut. You got Pete Rose, who ended people's careers diving into him. Lou Gehrig. I mean, these guys earned their names. Jackie Robinson. I mean, these weren't about trends. Anyway. Those guys weren't chasing headlines. They were in the game honestly. But now you got baseball and football and basketball run by billionaires that use the game like a marketing tool.
I was going to say they were playing for the love of the game, not for the money. Now,
right. There was no money in it. And these guys will sell out tradition for a photo op. Now, here we are talking about it. I mean, so much for buying me some peanuts, peanuts and Cracker Jack. By the way, Correa is back tonight at home, Steve.
Okay. Oh, they're at home?
They're at home tonight. And I turned it down so we could go watch Correa's homecoming. Anyway. But anyway, the baseball diamond is not a political stage. And symbolism does not matter as much as accuracy does. And I made fun of Angel Hernandez and all the rest of them, too. So, I don't like it, man. I don't like it. Men's baseball is one of the last sacred spaces in sports. And, you saw that girl, that kicker for Vanderbilt, season before last when she brought her out to do the kickoff. First place kicker, and she kicked it 6 yards.
Yeah.
Stop.
Kind of the same thing.
Stop. And Jackie Robinson didn't break into the major just because he was black. He broke in because he's one of the best, okay?
Absolutely.
All right? He didn't need the commissioner to gift him a headline. And we don't need gimmicks in baseball, for crying out loud. We don't need a pitch clock either. Play it. Look at her.
And the kick down at the 35-yard line. Sarah,
get off the field!
That looks like something I would do.
And I know what people say. People say, you couldn't do it. I wouldn't try to do it, dummy.
You know your limits.
I know what I can and can't do. That's the whole point. She kicked it. She flubbed one 18 yards. Come on. And you're right. And that's what sucks, Steve, is they're going to make it where AI is going to be calling baseball games before long.
Yeah, at this point, if they need to just go ahead, I think they're ready. I think they can do it.
I mean, I hate that. There needs to be, and let me be fair, there needs to be the human element of error in the game.
Yeah.
I didn't like I guess it's a good thing when you talk about, replaying the calls and stuff like that. And I don't know. All this change of tradition, like when they put the second base, the second actual base behind first base on college baseball fields, it's got two bases at first base so people don't get hurt. I'm like, even that, I'm like, oh.
It takes away from the whole thing. But integrity of umpires and stuff in the past has always been questionable. And it comes down to, we're going to go back to money and the gamblers and the bettors and stuff like that do bet on baseball and football and all these sports. They want accuracy that's not determined by man being able to be manipulated.
Yeah.